Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is going to be a video to talk to you about how to make boats in the new Platinum expansion or Platinum edition for Farming Simulator 22. If you haven't ordered the Platinum edition, make sure you guys check the link down below in the description to be able to pick that bad boy up. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at it. So what's going to pop on your screen right now is a construction project Boatyard. You can see step one, 33,000 liters or so of wood beams, boards, planks, metal, and floor tiles. Now the boards are just technically speaking planks, and the planks on there are planks long per the new DLC. Then you can see step two, approximately 4,500 liters of wood beams, fabric, and floor tiles. So we need to provide all of these on here. Now down in the bottom left-hand corner, you can see repeatable. We can do this as many times as we would like to make as much money as we like. So if we get rid of that, now you'll see on your screen another chart that's going to show you how to produce those new goods such as floor tiles, metal, planks, and wood beams. Those are the new ones on there that you're going to produce. Boards are produced at sawmills as they were in previous versions of the game, or the previous version of the game in regular Farming Simulator 22. And fabric is produced at the spinnery point if you need to know how to make that. I will make videos eventually on how to produce all these goods. I currently have one out on the metal, the fabric, and the boards, but we'll continue with the floor tiles and other stuff as time goes on. But again, they work like regular productions. All right, so back to the game here. So here is the Boatyard. It is located right down here on the Platinum Silver Run map here. So Platinum Expansion Silver Run. So down here, it's located right here. You can't buy the land it's on, but you can buy the point. Unlike the roller coaster, which we built in a previous video, you can buy this facility right here. So if you come up here, you can buy it for 125,000. Now, how does that work? So there's a sell point right here, and you can see down there, bottom right-hand corner, it says materials required for the next step. That is the first step. That is what is required for the first step. So you can provide materials, and it will start building boats. They launch every day at 2 p.m. If there's one ready to go, it'll launch at 2 p.m. And if you have all the materials, it'll only take a couple days for them to actually build the boat. So we'll walk through that whole process here. But what I am actually going to do is purchase the points. So you can do this right now if you wanted to. You could bring stuff in here and it will go into here and it'll start working on the boat. You can do that right away if you'd like. And again, it just works like a regular sell point. So if I go in here into sell points, you can see Boatyard. So it'll show up in there and it won't ever go away because you can always sell stuff here to the Boatyard to be able to build boats. So you can just do that. But I'm going to purchase it because we've already taken a look at what it looks like if we don't own it. So we're going to own this, or we're going to buy this right here, or what it would look like if we didn't own it. But now that we own it, we're good to go. And it still has that next step materials down there. So let's see, what do we need here? Planks. Let's get some planks here. So I got all of our materials over here. So we're just going to grab some planks. I'm using super strength, by the way. You can see we're not getting paid for them. They're going in here though into our storage, which is great. So we need all this stuff over here eventually. So I'm going to start putting it all into here. You can hear they're working on the boat inside. You can hear that nice noise there. So we're just going to start putting the materials in, even though we're not getting paid for them, but it's going to all go towards our boats eventually. So you can see storage right there. It's going to show us how much of each item we have in storage and everything like that. And actually fabric I'm not going to put in just yet because it doesn't need fabric just yet. We're going to put in everything else though, because everything else is needed now. Fabric's not needed till the second step, however. So I'm just going to throw some wood beams in here until we have enough. There we go. Get all these guys thrown in here. I'm just get that in there for us, and then grab some of these guys here. Get all these guys thrown in here. It does require quite a few materials, and I am curious because I actually don't know right now because this is the first boat I built. I don't know what it's going to pay us in terms of the outcome for the boat, but once we build a boat, it should pay us a significant amount of money, which is hopefully going to be more than what it would be if we sold all these materials individually to the Boatyard. Again, I haven't tested all that, but we should get a pretty good picture because these are some pretty expensive materials. We should get a pretty good picture of what that's going to look like once we actually, so let's see if I can move all four of these guys over here at once. Much better. But yeah, we should get a pretty good idea of what that's going to look like in terms of how much we're going to make off it once we get our first boat built here. So we should be able to take a look at that pretty easily. Let's get some of these planks long put over here. Let's see if we can just throw them over there. That'll be fine. I can tilt them the right way here in just a second. But yeah, we need to see a lot of materials. It's 9,000 liters of these guys. These are 1,000 pieces per pallet. So I believe that's going to equate to 1,000 liters is my understanding. That's just how it always has been in Farm Sim in terms of items and production and stuff like that. So get those guys in there. How much we got in there? Yeah, we still need some more planks long in there. Might need some more wood beams too. I'll just put all these, just put all these wood beams in here while we're at it. But yeah, this is the longest process, is getting all this stuff put together. You can buy some of these wood items, such as the planks, beams. You can buy them at The plank's long, the plank's short, and the wooden beams you can buy at that sawmill right down the road. So if you just wanted to purchase the items and you didn't want to produce them yourself, you can do that. I just cheated all these in because I'm not going to go through that process because we're just trying to show you guys how to build the boat here today. So once we get this over here, there we go. That should be most what we need except for the fabric. We might need some more fabric, but you can see we have all that stuff in storage. Should have enough to build this thing here. So as we kind of slowly speed up time, should be able to watch some of the process in there as they're building the boat. And you can see, well, let's actually just go in here. The lights are going to come on anyways for us. I'm going to slow it down once we get close to all those materials. You can see the materials are getting processed through. I'm going to speed it up just a little bit faster for us. And I actually thought this would be even faster in terms of the building than it is going right now. So now we're starting to get, okay, there we go. It's moving it forward. I'm assuming it's not going to launch yet because there's no sail. And it's not 2 p.m. yet. Yeah, so it moves it outside, which makes sense. It's got to put a sail on it. And after it moves out there, you can see bottom right-hand corner what we're going to need for the next step. So we do need actually quite a bit of fabric. That is more than I thought. Most of the step looks like it's going to be fabric. And again, we're still not getting paid for it. That's okay. We're going to put these materials in now. Let's see if that's enough fabric for us. Yep, that's just enough for us. That'll be perfect. Let's go take a look at it as we speed up time again out here. So we're going to watch as it gets built. You can see down there as that goes on, it's getting that sail put up there. It's slowly getting all that put on there for us. Now we should be able to launch it tomorrow. Okay. Oh, there it goes. It's getting launched. Or getting ready to launch. It actually might not launch it yet because I know I just fast forwarded past 2 p.m. Yep. Okay. So now it's ready. It's done. Launching in 23 hours and 29 minutes. You can see down there bottom right-hand corner. Let's go ahead and fast forward some time. We're just going to fast forward quickly through this until we get close to it being time here. They're going to launch it at 2 p.m. You can see that clock going down the bottom right-hand corner. Okay, now as we get close, we just passed it. Okay, so it's launching it. We haven't gotten paid yet. So I'm assuming we'll get paid once it goes out into the water here. Or once this step is over, I guess I should say. Now, I don't know how long it stays out there or if it goes away right away. It might just sail off the edge of the map and just go right away. We haven't gotten paid for it yet. Still watching that. See, it's out there. Okay. And there we go. Sold products, $180,000 per boat. So it's sitting out there, and I'm assuming it's just going to slowly go away. I'm kind of curious what it's going to do. So let's go ahead and get ourselves into flight mode here, in case you guys are curious where it's going to go. I'm kind of curious. I'm assuming it's just going to maybe sail across and then disappear. And I'm assuming if we fast forward time, it's not going to go any faster. Yeah, because it's just an animation. So it's just going. But yeah, you can then work on the next boat. $180,000 a boat. That is pretty darn good. I'm sure that's going to make you some good money if you do boat building here. Now, you will notice one thing as well. If we go into the menu and go under productions, even though we own that production chain, it's not going to show up in here, which I actually kind of would prefer the roller coaster and that show up in here, but they don't. So it's just the way it is. But yeah, that's just going to go off and do its thing, which is fantastic. But there you guys go. That's how you build a boat in Farming Simulator 22, excuse me. So there you guys go. If you guys enjoyed this video, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel and turn your notification bells so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and for watching.